Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to this edition of our positive word. I trust that you're doing okay and all is going well for you and your family. Abundant grace is the topic for this session. I'm so thankful to God for His grace that is sufficient, that never runs out, is always available throughout the year, in the winter, in the summer, in autumn, spring, rain, snow, sunshine. God's grace is available for all to access. That is marvelous. Something that is abundant is in large quantity. It's more than enough. It's overflowing. It never, never, ever runs out. Grace, of course, is the favor, the goodwill, the kindness, love, God's loving mercy towards mankind. Wow, abundant favor. This is something that the ordinary mind can never fully comprehend. This is why a lot of people, I think, find it hard to want to believe in God because they're trying to use their human minds and reasoning to comprehend God. But that's not possible. Only God can do that, can open our minds to fully see, have a sneak peek into what all that He can do for and through us. In Romans chapter 5, verse 17, we're told that those who receive abundance of grace and of the gift of righteousness will reign in life through Christ. We receive abundance of grace. It is not by our power or our might, it is by the grace of God that we run this race, that we're able to walk with God in holiness and righteousness. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 8. God can bless you abundantly, so that in all things and at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. It is only the abundant blessing of God in all things, at all times. We have everything we need. He has graciously provided all that we need to abound in every good work. The grace of God is just unimaginable. It's incredible. Are you living in the grace of God? Do you have this grace? Have you come into the knowledge of this grace of God? When you do, you will no longer live like a pauper because you will understand that we've got the King of Kings, the Almighty, the great God as our Father. He tells us, of course, in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9, that my grace is sufficient for you. That's all we need. In every situation, every condition, wherever, at all times, let us run to this grace of God. Let us continue to ask God for His grace. It is already there, but let us receive it. God's grace is sufficient. It can never run out. I don't know how else I'm going to explain this for people to understand. Yes, children of God, we mustn't live like we're limited. We have a God who's limitless, who's not bound by anything, by time or space or supplies. It never ends. His grace is sufficient. His love and mercy towards mankind, His love and mercy towards us is just beyond our understanding. He wants us to have it. Let us run to God for His grace. Let us call on Him at all times because He is waiting. He's already provided. All we need to do is access it and accept. May God help us to have this grace, to understand that He has lavishly provided everything for us. His grace is sufficient, is available, it is enough. It will never, never run dry. Let us have this mind and walk therein. Live as the children of God. As we share the word of God, let us allow the grace of God to be seen because this will allow other people to want to find out what is this, and they would be interested to want to know this God. Thank you for your time today. I hope to see you soon again. God bless.